12 months in prison for it.
Tamara, you're in Jersey City. Today is Good Friday, and the community and some police officers have gotten together for a bit of a new twist on the Stations of the Cross today. What do you got?
It was an emotional day in Jersey City. Over 100 community members came together and did the Stations of the Cross, walking to 14 different locations where violent acts had occurred. These include shootings, these include homicides and stabbings. I went and I met with everybody at the Walgreens on Kennedy Boulevard. This is the site where Officer Melvin Santiago was shot in the line of duty and killed.
In this place, Detective Melvin Santiago, God's beloved child, was fatally shot in the service of his community.
They asked the officers and friends of Officer Santiago to come up, and everyone laid hands on them. And we prayed, and we started the walk and the procession to the next 14 sites. We walked for about 2.5 hours. I have to tell you right away, Bill, the most emotional site for me was a site of the shooting of a 5-year-old, Jaden. They asked the children to come forward, and they did the prayer.
In this place, a beloved 5-year-old child of God was shot.
And I noticed out of the corner of my eye, there was a woman. She had tears in her eyes. She came up and she touched the cross. So I went up and I asked her how she was connected to this. It was obviously really emotional. She said she was friends of the family and that she knew Jaden. And I asked her, well, Jaden was shot. How is he doing now?
I just spoke to his mom the other day, and she said he's progressed in his recovery. So God is so good.
As we walked to the next site, I went up and I spoke with Bishop Mark Beckwith.
We're connecting the story of Jesus' last day when he carried his cross to his death, and connecting that with the stories of death here in Jersey City.
And at every location that we went to, they held the cross in front of everyone and they nailed a nail into it, and then they blessed the ground with water. And everywhere we went, people would open their windows, they would pray with us, they would be looking on, and then some people even joined in, and they actually were leaving roses at every location that they went because they wanted to leave something that was beautiful at these tragic sites. So
the killing of Officer Santiago actually brought icy relations between the community and the police officer, so it's great that they're using Good Friday to kind of mend those relations.
My wife and I bought a house in Jersey City in 2005, and that was the year they had 38 murders in Jersey City. It's a violent city. The fact is, the violent crime has gone down in Jersey City. There are far fewer murders, far fewer gunshot incidents in Jersey City, but fact of the matter, it's still twice the national average of the average city, so it's natural for citizens to want yet more progress.
All right, thanks, Tamara.